Parts and labor. This is Jerry. So today we're just gonna do a little messing with my shifter area. Come on, come closer, come on. That's better. All right, so I put this thing on backwards, and so what happens is up go down and down go up. If you've ever ridden a motorcycle, which if you're watching this channel, I assume you have, that's backwards. If you have like a piss missile or like a sport bike or one of them fancy things that I can't afford, that's normally how you go faster down a track. It's called GP shift. This ain't that. This is a bobber. Let me get you guys all zoomed in here real quick. Get you guys here, little action real quick. So again, I'm gonna go up on the shifter right here, uppies, and uppies make it go forward. I'm gonna go down that way, down make it go backward. That's flipped. And when I say flipped, I mean this is literally flipped, as in this is going the wrong way. This arm is supposed to be sticking up behind this case right here. So we're gonna fix that. I just gotta, and then there's one right there, and then there's one right down there. This isn't really a tutorial, more so just me unbraking my motorcycle. So we're just gonna do, oh wow, she's tighter than a nonce coach. Come on now. And through the power of YouTube editing, all of these are now free. All right, here we go. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so that cover there is hiding your front sprocket right there, which is directly mounts to your transmission, I believe. This little twisty guy, I'll show you this little twisty guy right up here. That right there is what actually actuates your clutch. So that actuates this plunger you can see right here, nice and greasy. And what happens is that when you twist it, assuming it's installed correctly and it's under tension, that plunger there slides in and out, which then actuates that little knob, that little bell end thingy looking guy right there. So now what I gotta do is I gotta take this thing off right here and give it the old this way. Now this is gonna be an 8mm right here. Yep, that fits. And just so you guys have proof, that's an 8mm right there. Little trick I learned is if you can't find something, generally speaking, if you just start cleaning, so start putting stuff where it's supposed to be, things kind of just tend to show up. So I'm gonna start cleaning this and see where that goes. Okay, I cleaned a little bit, and there he is. Now that we are back here, we can find that fucking stuff. You find one thing, you lose another. All right, Chris is averted. I got this guy right here. To buckle my shoe. Wow. Oh Jesus, here we go. I was going the wrong way. Okay, 1, 2, buckle my shoe. There she goes. Alrighty. Okay. All right, we're getting there with the hand now. And there she goes. Okay. So theoretically, now that that's free, I should just be able to pop this guy off. Should. Theoretically, just be able to pop this guy off. Yep, he's going. There he goes. Okay, so where I went wrong last time was that I put this on backwards. So as long as so if I do this, yep, there we go. And then I do one of these guys right here. One of these guys right here. This kind of ordeal. And get them slid in place. This should actually shift the correct way now. Now, I'm gonna have to adjust the length of this arm right here to get my pedal where I like it. But this is gonna at least get me shifting in the correct direction. So now I don't have to think about which way I'm shifting. It just does it the way it's supposed to. Okay, now simple as that. We just tighten this guy back up and redo it all. Sweet, so now theoretically speaking, this should actually shift, and I can tell you what, straight away, that feels so much better. Okay, that's good to know. All right, well that's one major problem fixed, but now I gotta put the whole thing back together, and I'm gonna show you guys how that goes. So I know that from experience, getting this thing back on is a bit of a pain. You gotta get these 3 bolts. Oh, hey, sap. You gotta get these 3 bolts in here. Third one's down in there somewhere, but the tricky part is getting this guy to line up as well, because you got to get this guy to line up with Mr. Plunger, which is right down in there. You got to get all lined up at once before you can put the thing back on. Don't forget this spring here. This is what actually gives you the return on your, one of the things anyway I should say, that gives you the return on your clutch. So let's get this guy in right here. Like, oopsies. Plop. I might be dumb, but I'm not stupid. I might be stupid, but I'm not dumb. I'm not entirely sure how that one goes, to be honest with you. Okay, so I'm gonna start tightening this guy down here real quick. what I like doing is I like to tighten one of them down, and then I will, just to hold it in place, and then I will pull this out, Loctite this one, tighten this one in, pull this one out, Loctite it up, put this one in, pull this one out, Loctite, put that one in. Look, I know if a bolt is properly torqued, it doesn't need it, but use Loctite. It is cheap insurance, and in case you're like me and you forget, it's just gonna make sure things don't rattle out on you. So, I'll show you here as proof so that I have evidence. You really don't need very much Loctite. Let me get you guys in there real quick. You really don't need that much. I've only got, let's see if that works a little bit better. I've only just got, see all that right there? Just a smidge. You really don't need much. All right, guys, so that should be that done. We're gonna give it a try real quick. So now, theoretically speaking, oh, what about this key? Oh, Loctite, nice. Theoretically speaking now, this should go up, and then that should be the correct way to shift. I need to adjust that for it. Let's do that real quick. So it looks like to adjust where this guy here swivels, I need to pull this guy here forward and outward, forward and backward, forward, whatever. So I got to undo that, pop this guy out, pull it up some, which allows this to pull up some, and then we can get that all sorted. Okay, 13 mil socket fits. I don't know if that's the right size, but that's the one that I'm going to use. And we're going to get this guy on here, and lefty loosey. Oh boy. Is that correct? I think so, right? I guess we'll see. Hey. Oh, you know what? It's got an Allen head on the bottom here. Silly me. So it looks like as I'm tightening it right here, or trying to loosen it rather, this guy down here is just giving the spins. We're using this size. Okay, this is going to be a 5 mil. Okay, let's see. Ooh, that worked. There you go. Okay, alrighty. So now that I've got that undone, you can pop this guy off right here. This head right here adjusts. And so this goes outward, which then allows you to adjust the throw of this pedal right here. So, okay, so it looks like I'm about all the way turned out on this thing, minus a few threads. I suspect that's probably because when I put the other lever arm on, the one in the back there that we were fighting with earlier, I didn't put it into the right spline, so to have it up this high. So that's okay. I'm not too picky about these sort of things. As long as my foot can fit underneath the shifter, I'm really not that worried. And come on now, work with me. Righty tighty. Sweet. Yep, feels good enough for me. So we're just gonna give this guy the old tighten there real quick. Cool. All right, let's give that a try now. So now on paper, should be able to just go down. That gets me in the first gear. That gets me into neutral. Let's see, that is not neutral. That is also not neutral. Whoa! Hey! Woo! That's a problem I'm gonna fix next week, I promise. Forgot about that. Sweet, okay, now that I've got that sorted out, let's take a look here. See if she actually wants to go the way she's supposed to. Second. Doesn't seem to want to go into first. Well, this is very much turning into how not to fix a bike. Look what I just did. Take a look right down in there. That is bent. God fucking damn it, dude. Well, you hate to see it, but these things happen, so it's all right. It's only a piece of metal. I can just whack it back. Okay, so this here is the bit that bent. This guy just, let me show you here. This guy here just into this guy, so you that run it right out there. I'm gonna take a hammer to this and make him so he's a little more straight. And then we're going to try to put them all back together and see how that does. This is a fun angle. Yeah, so sometimes instead of a hammer, all you need is just a pair of vice grips. Just going to get right in here. Try to get them kind of flat, right? Like that. Kind of ordeal. Let's go like this, maybe. Get them in right there. A little bit of force. maybe a hammer might be useful here. We're just going to get in here real quick and just give her the old 1, 2, 3. A little better, right? Still got a little bit of a curve to it, but I think that'll probably do for the tolerances that I'm working with. I think that'll be fine. So, all right, I'm gonna throw this thing back in over there. Okay, we are back. Round 2. That's all put together, tightened down, as should have been. Now, hopefully speaking, if I did this correctly, I should have neutral. Yes, I'm gonna go down a gear. I'm going to go down a gear. I swear. I bent it again. I bent it again, guys. That's going to be it for me. This is going to be part 1 of a multiple part series of me trying to fix this motorcycle. As we saw, I bent the shifter linkage, and I'm going to have to order another one online, so stay tuned for that. As always, guys, this is Jerry with Parts and Labor. Buy us a beer. See you next time.